Good morning to the world. This is Happy Science Morning Prayer to be strong and brave, stay positive, powerful, and constructive. Let's begin. Lord Alcantara, Master Ryuho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us another day with new life for our spiritual growth and creating utopia on earth. With our sincere gratitude, let us recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appeared the 7 colors of rainbow arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha Land. Buddha Land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to punt in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days, or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now, here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have 3 aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your pasts have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now, here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and a shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this I give my thanks. Now we will have some time to dedicate our deepest gratitude to the Lord. Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining us again today. Last Wednesday I shared my thoughts about the principle of love from the principles of happiness. And today I would like to share with you some thoughts on the principle of wisdom from the Laws of Happiness by Master Ryuho Okawa. I would like to share some passages with you that comes from the chapter called Introduction to Happy Science. It's chapter 4, Introduction to Happy Science, the Mindsets to Happiness for All People, and it's page 187 in section 4, the Principle of Wisdom. Master says, I hope that you will learn the truths as deeply as possible in the true sense. This is the reason why I have purposefully included the principle of wisdom in the principles of happiness. The principle of wisdom, of course, teaches that to study the knowledge of the truths should be our starting point. Also, at the same time, it teaches that we shouldn't allow this knowledge to stay at a purely intellectual level. Instead, we should transform this knowledge into wisdom based on our real-life experiences of enlightenment, missionary work, and life in the workplace. And he goes on to say, I'm sorry about my voice today, when you put this knowledge into practice and make it your own wisdom, you will realize, I see now that this is what I needed to do. By doing this, I can break through my problems. By doing this, I can cut the worries from my mind and resolve them. This is, in other words, your small enlightenment. And he goes further, you will need to have the knowledge of the truths as your foundation and put them into practice in your real life so they can be transformed into wisdom. So here, Master Okawa gives us the principle of wisdom as one of the important aspects of finding happiness in our lives. And in this world where our lives it's a journey that we go through in this world where there are many difficulties, hardships, and problems, as well as happiness and joy and delight. And one of the points about the principle of wisdom that he repeatedly teaches is that we really need to learn the truths. The truths are very important for us to understand who we are. And part of that, actually, he says repeatedly that we are actually spiritual beings, that the essence of who we are is our mind, that we are what we're thinking all the time, or we are our thoughts, the ideas that come up from within us every day. And the teachings, the truths that he gives us can help us understand that who we are inside ourselves. And by understanding what our thoughts are, who we are, we can find solutions to our difficulties or hardships or problems. Even if you have a disease or illness, you can actually overcome them through his teachings, through the power of your mind. And so this is a very important teaching on our happiness in this world and our lives, the journey of life we go through. And he further talks about, there are some passages on the mind in the last chapter called Believing the Age of the Sun Will Come. It's on page 220. He says, in truth, our mind itself is the essence of our soul. On returning to the other world, our mind is the only thing we can bring with us. Only your thinking and thoughts will continue to exist. And he goes further, human beings are capable of various thoughts. We can also choose how we think. We can choose freely of our own will. We can freely determine our thoughts by ourselves. This power to change and determine your thoughts is your essence. It's the essence of you as a human being, and why your body and when your body perishes, your being continues to exist in the other world. So when I read this passage, for example, one of the things that I'm reminded of is Master gives us so many different teachings, not just about the laws of the universe and the other world and faith in El Cantare, faith in God, the Creator. He also gives us teachings on progress or this world. He publishes these series called Kurobi Eigo, Kurobi English, and in that series he picks up many, many different passages from various English newspapers like the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal. And in there, if you read it, you can really see he's always learning about what's happening in this real world around us and all the countries around the world. I'm so sorry. And from them, he really develops his own wisdom. He tries to understand what's happening in people's minds and the spiritual influences or the spiritual things that are happening in this world. And based on that knowledge, he turns it into his own wisdom, and then he gives us many lectures, and that become books, many books like these. So I really wanted to share that today. That's something I really cherish and am so grateful to Master Okawa about, because he really wants to teach us that our thoughts are who we are. We have power within ourselves. And so when he teaches about self-effort, I think the principle of wisdom is an important part of that. And even when he talks about politics or economics, this is why I think he really supports democracy, and he's trying to teach us the types of government or the types of thinking, even on a level of society in the world, that help us find freedom of the will, freedom of the soul, and live our lives in this world as Lord El Cantare, our Creator, would like us to, and so that we can grow closer to Him. And there is a passage that I really And yes, on page 222, he said, so it's important to think that you are a spiritual being, that you are the mind within you. As various teachings say, your mind will rise to a higher level, become purified, and be made to shine brighter as you strive through your soul training to grow yourself closer to God. These are just some thoughts I had today. Thank you very much for joining us. This concludes Happy Science Morning Prayer. Be strong and brave. Stay positive, powerful, and constructive. Have a nice day.